What's going on, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr is back up in this piece with another episode of TapeHeads Anonymous. This is where you'll find all my latest VHS pickups, all genres, but of course, I always try to look for the horror, but they are very tough to come by over here in the Austin area. But let's get on with the pickups, and before I do, I am sipping on that green grenade today. That Mickey's. Yeah, I recently watched Doom Generation, and yeah, you see that one scene where Homeboy steals that 6-pack of Mickey's. So there you go. This is a nod to that scene. Oh yeah. All right, so let's get on with the VHS pickups. First up, it's a thrift store that I fell in love with because all the VHS are 50 cents, and you can't beat that. And they always have something new to offer every time I visit. So let's get on with what I scored there. First up is Goonies, and surprisingly, I don't own this on DVD or Blu-ray. So I was very happy to pick up a very nice looking VHS, nice and clean, clamshell, but it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, but regardless, finally in the collection. And I also picked up this really cool Indiana Jones little box set with all 3 films. And I honestly have been wanting to revisit these since I started picking up VHS. And yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade. And the latter 2 are not opened. Raiders of the Lost Ark is, so I'll be checking that out. Leave the other 2 unopened because I also picked up a open copy of Temple of Doom. So I'll leave those other 2 sealed, and I'll check this one out after I watch Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I did pick up The Last Crusade a while back, so I'm set, man. I'm set to watch the trilogy very soon. Very stoked for that. Another Indiana Jones pickup, Adventures of Young Indiana Jones. And, you know, I did start watching this on Netflix, and I did get kind of bored when I was watching the first episode. So this is just for collection purposes. I don't know when I'll get to this, but it's kind of cool to have it, though. Next up, it's The New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking. Yes, this is one that I watched back in the days with my younger sister growing up, back on Cinemax, and it's just one that, you know, we watched together. You know, it's, you know, we were young, so for nostalgic purposes, just very cool to have this. And she's in South Korea at the moment, but when she comes back down, I'm gonna bombard her with all these memories. She's gonna have a blast. And next up, The Witches of Eastwick, which I never liked growing up. At the time, I was young, so it would come on, and I was like, nah, it just was too like adult themed for me. I just was like, it wasn't what I was into at the time. Like, I wanted cheesy gore and what have you. But now, as I've matured, I'm sure like I will appreciate this. So I can't wait to check it out. Honestly, that's gonna be kind of cool. Next up, it's Black Widow. Man, now this is one that I have many fond memories of because I grew up in the Cinemax days. Skinemax. I didn't have HBO. I had Cinemax, and it was like Friday After Dark. I think that's what they called it back on Cinemax. Friday After Dark, where they show like their hard rated R NC-17 films. And this is one that, for some reason, my dad recorded it because we'd record off Cinemax, and when he wasn't home, I checked it out, and I fucking fell in love with the pool scene. I know there is a pool scene in here. It's been years since I've seen it, but this is one that I wasn't allowed to see. But when he wasn't home, I'd watch it, and that was the fun of it. You're not when you're not supposed to watch something. When you do watch it, it's just so much fun being naughty. But yeah, really stoked to check this out. Sorry for the ramble there. Just brings back memories. Next up is Twister, and wow, R.I.P. Bill Paxton. But this is one that I never had on DVD, but I owned it on VHS for years. I don't know what happened to my copy, but I'm so happy to check it out again. That's going to be so much fun. And last, for that one thrift store, Megadeth. This is really cool, man. Megadeth was like one of my favorite bands growing up. I used to be a skater, believe it or not. Yep. I had a Rob Roscott board and a Steve Caballero board and a Lance Mountain board. And yeah, man, I was a street skater though. I couldn't do any ramps really. I sucked at that shit. I think it was my height, but that's just excuses. Tony Hawk could do it, I could do it, right? But Megadeth though, this was fun to revisit. Peace sells, but who's buying? And I've actually seen them live, so that's really cool too. All right, next up, we're moving on to Goodwill, and Goodwill, they just haven't had anything spectacular. But I did pick up Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. This is one I've seen back in the days, back in the Cinemax days. So, excuse me. So I'm very happy to revisit that. Plus, I'm kind of building a Steve Martin collection. It feels like, or I've been running into a lot of Steve Martin on VHS. Next up is Martin Lawrence Live. Run Tell That. I grew up on this shit. Martin. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to revisit. It's been a while since I've seen that show. I mean, that live performance. I have seen it before. All right, next up, it's the last thrift store I hit up. And this one's pretty good, but VHS are like $1. And they don't go over $1, but still $1's $1. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like the 50-cent deals more. You know what I mean? The Goodwill and this thrift store, they're 50 cents. So these were $1 each. Animal House, but this is unopened. I won't be opening that though, even though I haven't seen it in a while. You know, I was gonna catch it on Netflix last month, and then they took it off, man, right when I was about to watch it. So I'll pick up a DVD pretty soon. I've seen them at the pawn shops lately. But yeah, but Animal House unopened, man, sealed. That's pretty cool. Clint Eastwood, bam. Dirty Harry series. I think this is number 3, The Enforcer. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. If I have, it's been years. Next up, Young Guns. Man, I grew up watching this shit and loved it, man. These guys were all icons. Well, these 4 were at least the ones on the left. Yeah, Kiefer, Charlie, Emilio, and oh shit, don't tell me I'm gonna forget your name. Lou Diamond Phillips, god damn it. Yeah. First Power, man. It's a good movie too. But anyways, yeah, man, I have part 2 on VHS, so now I can complete the set, man. I have it finally. It's been years since I've seen it also. Princess Bride, yep, I had to. This is one me and my sister again, we grew up watching and we loved it, man. And it's really good, man. Anybody who collects horror who's like from my time, you guys know y'all dig this. Don't be lying. Princess Bride. Nostalgia right there. All right, and last 2, Gundam 00880 or I don't know. War in the Pocket Volume 1, Episode 1 through 3. They had 6 of them, and I did the research. Actually, these all came like in a nice box set, and it was 6 of them. These nice cases, and they had all 6, but they got rid of the box case. You know how thrift stores are. They don't care about that shit. You know, I mean, they want to sell each one individually, make more money. So the other ones were kind of damaged. The cases were. Now just like, man, let me just get this one. Because I got into Gundam like late in the game. I got into Gundam when it was Gundam Wing, but I know there's like, big fans of this series. It's been going on for years and it's still going strong. I do like, I like Gundam Wing. I like Gundam Seed, and then I haven't seen any after that. But I just wanted to pick up one, and so I picked up Volume 1 of the set of this series, 0080. So I was just like, let me fuck it up. The other guy can buy the other 5. Anyways, all right. Last but not least, The Kindred, The Embraced. This is the TV series, which I remember growing up. I think it was on USA or maybe HBO. I don't know. I have no idea, but maybe it was USA. I want to say it's USA. But anyways, The Kindred, this is a nice little box set, man. I picked it up for $2. And like I was saying, they had a box set of this, 6 of them, but they got rid of the box, sold them individually. But this one they decided to keep together and sold it for $2. So very happy for that. It's very nice looking. I don't know when I'll get to it, but that's going to be it, guys, for my TapeHeads Anonymous pickups. It is kind of a buzzed episode, but cheers, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.